And then I went through empty nesting. Empty nesting was terrible. It's the worst thing. Well, it's one of the worst things I've had to experience. My children deciding they're ready to leave. And it just feels like I didn't have a purpose. I didn't have a reason to get up. What am I cooking for? Who's going to eat it? You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I can't just walk in the room and get a hug. I can't just go in here and be in their space while they're doing whatever they're doing. It was as if someone had taken a leg per child and I was there as far as usefulness. I felt like I didn't have nothing else to give the world. It was an adjustment. So my children came up with this idea of getting me a hobby. So my hobby is self-improvement. And I think it has to do a lot with the commitment that I made to God, because he's brought me out of and changed so much. Like now, it's as if the anger that I perfected, the anger that I worked hard to have, the violence that I would dish out for no reason is in like this enclosure. And the only person who could open it is either me defending myself or God. Like I don't even get to open the door, just to go in there and pet it a little bit. You know, it's literally out of my reach. But it can be turned on, you know, to defend myself. So I can't say that I have done anything as significant as getting to know God. It is by far the best decision I've made. I've had a lot of decisions that I made because of my traumas that were really self-harming. Like I used to cut my arm with a razor to try to get my anger to calm down. I used to just do weird things like cutting myself. I would bang my head up against the wall. It was just all types of little things that I would do to try to turn the anger off when I didn't want it on. But I had let it grow on so much, it was his own self. You understand what I'm saying? So he was able to capture that. I was able to change my character and just make better decisions. So as soon as I could, I decided I wanted my own business. And I didn't know what I was going to do. I had no clue about a future. I had never thought about a future. All I had was to look for back then was my children. You understand? Mm-hmm. So I ended up having cancer. So the first time they just took some abscesses. And I was like, okay, that's fine. That's good. And then the next time they had to take a whole system. And so during that time, I was also exposed to toxic mold. I had like this black ring around my neck. All my hair came out. I probably weighed a good 97 pounds. But then a friend of mine from Georgia, who is from Guyana, told me to take this whole list of vitamins. And so I ended up taking the vitamins, drinking everything, eating everything with garlic. And so now I'm cancer free. Twice. And then the toxic mold kind of rolled back. And I guess it's gone. I don't, it's not nothing on there now. Mm-hmm. But when I say there is more to the story, but I know it's a time limit. There's more to it, but it's just an extended nutshell.